Start. So very good evening, Hare Krishna Raksha. So
Hare Krishna.
first of all, I would like to thank you for joining on time also.
Yeah, thanks, sir.
Punctuality itself is a great quality. And apart from
Yes,
that, congratulations, Raksha. Out of the
thank you, sir.
out of the 2,000 students for which we conducted the Value Olympiad, you got selected for the interview procedure. And
Yes,
also
sir. Thank you, sir.
amazed by seeing your eagerness. Okay, in this childhood age, you're very eager to learn the principles from Bhagavad Gita. You got an opportunity for that. So it's amazing
Yes,
thing.
sir.
So Raksha, how are you feeling? You're prepared for the interview? Is it your first
Yes,
interview
sir.
in your life?
Yeah, yes, sir. First interview. So yeah, feeling little nervousness as well as eager.
Okay. So I'll make sure that this first time experience of yours is amazing. Okay. So let us start
Okay, sir.
now. So shall I start the questions?
Yes, sir.
Okay, please tell me, Raksha, what do you learn from the marshmallow test?
Sir, marshmallow test actually it was from the Stanford University. So when children who did not eat the marshmallow and started to refrain themselves from eating the marshmallow for 20 minutes, this actually made them to focus on their career more and refrain from their distractions so that they could focus on their work, career, and furthermore, and this made them successful in life, whereas the children who literally ate the marshmallow before the given time were not much successful in their career because probably they did not obey their parents and like the teachers as they were instructed. And then yes, sir.
Okay, very nice. Can you please tell me what do you learn from the pastime of Sudama meeting Krishna?
Yes, sir. Pastime of Sudama meeting. Sir, should I tell the incident?
Yeah, you can just tell me the lessons from there.
Okay, sir. So Sudama, though he was from a very poor family and a poor Brahmin family, Krishna, being the king of Dwarka, when Sudama goes to meet Krishna, Krishna actually receives him with a great welcome and with a great honor. Actually, in fact, as a friendly manner, he spends quality time with his friend and gives much importance to him, even though he is from a poor Brahmin family. Uh, Without seeing his caste discrimination, he treats him as a friendly way even after so many long years after their friendship. And one more thing we can learn from this is Krishna understands the problems of Sudama despite Sudama does not tell anything to Krishna. This means that Krishna is always with us and understands our problems. And also, Krishna, with great happiness, offers the chipped rice which Sudama had brought for him.
Very nice. You're an amazing storyteller also, I think. You explain it so nicely. The lessons. Okay, so one more question for you. Tell me, what is the name of the hill which
Yeah,
Lord Krishna lifted?
right.
What is the name of the hill which
Uh,
Lord Krishna lifted?
Govardhana Hill, sir.
Govardhan hill. Okay. How many years back Bhagavad Gita was spoken to Arjun by Lord Krishna?
Sir, I'm not sure about this, but I think no, 500. I'm not sure about this.
Okay, 500 is just 500 years, very near. 500 or 5,000 or 5 lakh.
5,000, I think, sir.
5,000 years back. Okay. Please tell me what are the three gates to hell?
Sir, lust, anger, and greed.
Okay. So please tell me what do you learn from the story of Dhanurdas, who got attracted to Lord?
Dhanurdas.
Yes.
Yes, sir. So Dhanurdas was actually a wrestler in the court of the king of Sri Rangam. He fell in love with a girl called as Hemamba, and Ramanujacharya, the great Acharya, saw this and he approached him and he asked him, instead of falling into the false beauty of this world, you can actually fall in love with the true beauty that is the supreme personality of Godhead. So Ramanujacharya calls Dhanurdasa to the temple in the morning, and he shows the deity form of the Lord Ranganatha Swami. So this tells us that all the beauty in this world is actually emanating from the God, and instead of falling onto the false beauty of the world, we can actually fall in love with the God.
Yes, very nice. Have you been there to Srirangam? Have you been anytime?
No, sir, not yet,
Okay,
but I've heard about it.
I've heard about it. Okay, so please tell me, who am I? What is our actual identity?
Sir, we are actually the different forms. Like the soul is the same, but different forms of the body, I think.
Hmm.
All we are just
We are soul or we
we
are
are
body?
the soul is the same, sir. It cannot be created nor can be destroyed. But the body keeps on changing.
Yes. Who is the Supreme Lord?
Sir Krishna, not Krishna.
Then can you please tell me two incidences where Lord Krishna proved that he is the Supreme Lord?
Two incidents, sir.
Hmm. Tell me one also if you remember.
Sir, to show that is the supreme personality of Godhead.
Yes.
Sir, yeah. So in the solar system, basically how a flower and all the things, natural things that we see in the world has been created by the God. And even if we see the solar system, the celestial bodies over there, and the working of the revolution of the celestial bodies, everything occurs due to the supreme personality of the Godhead. So by this we can infer that God is actually relatable to all the moments that are taking place in the earth.
Okay. Any example on the Kurukshetra battlefield where Lord Krishna proved that he is Supreme Lord?
Sir, I think when Lord Krishna shows his universal form to Arjuna,
Yes.
that time he shows all his universal form. He shows that celestial bodies moving across him and all the uh, living things that are being taken care by him, sir.
Very good. Correct. Okay. Can you please tell me what's the purpose of yoga?
Purpose of
Yoga.
yoga, sir. Yes. Yoga is basically the practice of asanas where you do to meditate your body and control your mind, by which concentration develops and you can focus on a particular work.
Okay. So is yoga only only to deal with asanas and all those things, or is it something to deal with connection with God also?
Yes, sir. Connection with God also. Whenever we try to meditate ourselves and we develop concentration as well as focus on our mind, we try to gain Krishna consciousness where we can have direct connection with the Godhead.
Hmm. Okay. Please tell me, how do we engage our ears, eyes, tongue, legs, mind in the service of Lord?
Yes, sir. So we can engage our eyes by seeing the deity form of the Lord, our ears by listening to the glories of the Lord, and yeah, our legs by going to the temple of the Lord.
Yes.
Then
Tongue?
uh, our word, yeah, yes, sir. Our words by speaking, by chanting the holy names of the God.
Yes, Raksha. Very good. And how do we use our mind?
Sir, mind by thinking about the lotus feet of the God.
Hmm. Very good. Okay. Can you please tell me, why did Chris Matthews, he became addicted to drugs?
Sir Chris Matthews actually, due to his teenager, he got addicted to the drugs because of bad association with friends, and he wanted to try out new things because at his age. So this made him got addicted to the drugs, and he could not get out of it. Later, when he learned about Bhagavad Gita, he actually learned the moral values and lessons from there and started preaching to each and every prisoner, started going to each and every prisons and taught the criminals over there.
Hmm. How do deities accept our prayers when we offer in the temple?
Sorry, sir, pardon.
When we go to temple, we offer our prayers. So how do the deities accept it? How it's possible?
Some just like how we have a mail box to where we put our mail and we send our messages to the concerned person. Just like that, when we offer our offerings or our worships to God, there is a pathway of communication by which we can reach to God. So yes, sir.
Okay, very good. Tell me the characteristics of happiness in the mode of goodness, passion, and ignorance.
Uh, sir, can you repeat the question?
What are the characteristics of happiness in mode of goodness? Like in mode of goodness, how is happiness initially, how it is at the end? In passion, how the happiness is initially, like that I'm asking.
Sir, goodness, it's initially poison at the starting, but uh, at nectar at the end.
Hmm.
Passion, it's nectar at the initial level, but poison at the end.
Hmm.
Whereas passion, it's like
Ignorance, yes, ignorance.
ignorance. I'm not able to remember it, sir. It's
Starting
like
also, starting also it is poison, ending also it is poison.
poison.
So we
Yes,
are
sir.
in illusion. That time we are in illusion. The person is in illusion. Okay. Please tell me, what are the four components of speech according to Bhagavad Gita?
Four components of speech, sir. 1
Yes.
minute. I had actually learned this.
Yes. Speech should be like how it should be
Yes.
like for others, how they should feel, what it should do to others.
Speech should be truthful, it should be beneficial, it should be pleasing, and it should not agitate others' mind.
Very good. All the four are correct. Yes. Can you please tell me what is the symptom of soul and how does the knowledge of soul help in our life?
Symptom of soul.
How do you understand that soul is there in your body? Like, what is there any symptom?
There is, the person,
Hmm.
yes, sir. A person, whenever is living, tells us that the soul is present in his body. Soul, as I told, soul cannot be created nor can it be destroyed. It passes from one body to another. So, when a person is living and is in Krishna consciousness, probably it means that the soul is present.
What like are there some three qualities which a soul has, like some names, Sanskrit names like Satchit, like that, full of bliss, full of eternity, something like that, you know?
No, sir, not even.
Okay, so soul is eternal, soul is Satchitanand. It is eternal, it is full of knowledge and full of bliss. Okay?
Oh,
Yes. My next question
yes.
to you is what is non-violence?
What is non-violence? Non-violence basically means not hurting or harming others and not agitating their minds.
Okay, how we can commit violence spiritually?
Spiritually, sir, yeah, committing violence spiritually is actually not a part of non-violence. So, okay, just like how a soldier basically protects his motherland by killing various other soldiers, just like that, we can create non-violence spiritually, which is not a crime. Instead, that person cannot be punished, nor can he be um, killed. Instead, he has to be rewarded.
Okay. So, yes, you are near. I would like to say that non-violence spiritually means like if we don't understand, okay, about God, about spirituality, then it's a when we don't tell others about God, then that is also a kind of non-violence. Like when we don't have the idea about soul, correct? we don't know the inner
Yes, sir.
details, that is also a kind of non-violence. Yes, it's kind of a violence which we should not do. So the other words, kind of a
Yes.
violence, okay? When we don't know about our thing. Okay, can you please tell me what's the story of that cage and the bird example? What do you learn from there?
Yes, sir. The cage and the bird, if I talk about, there will be a boy who starts caring more about the golden cage instead of taking care about the bird. So the bird starts feeling weak day by day and it becomes more. So this we can by this we can actually get to know that even in this modern age care much about our body and the comfort living there, but do not um, take care about the soul. So either though we have everything, we do not feel satisfied.
Hmm.
This tells us that our soul must actually be in comfort and we must take care of our soul, by which we can provide satisfaction.
Yes. Can you please tell me why President Nixon was he resigned from his post? What was the reason behind it?
Yes, sir. Richard Nixon was actually a president of America and he wanted to gain power again. So, for this, he took many unlawful steps where he made an spy agency to check upon the opposition parties and know much more information about them. But unfortunately, he was caught red-handed, and after that, also though after all these problems also he became the president. But after he became to the president also, since there was a rightful proof for that he had made the mistake, he had been again lowered from the chair and he had to resign for his post. So this tells us that it's better to be honest, because honesty is the best policy. And one more thing is, whenever you tell a lie, you there's a chance like repeating the lies to cover up another lie. So it's better to always be truthful and honest.
Very good, Raksha. So, can you please tell me what is the art of smart work from Bhagavad Gita?
Art of smart work, sir.
Yes. How do we work in a smart manner? What do you learn from Bhagavad Gita? How we should put our efforts, what we should think, how we should put our efforts while doing anything.
Sir, while doing any work, basically we should be focused. Our mind should be focused and we should develop concentration so that the particular work is completed at a rightful manner.
Okay. What is the first instruction received by Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada from his spiritual master?
To preach the Indian culture to all the to the entire world, sir.
Hmm. Okay, what was the year and what was the age of Srila Prabhupada when he left to America for spreading the message of Godhead?
Yes, sir. Yeah. Prabhupada was 70 years old when he left to America.
Okay, and which year he went?
Year
Okay. How many times Prabhupada circled the globe?
14 times, sir.
14 times. Very good. How many years he took for
14,
that? How many years he
12
did?
years. 12 years.
Why did Dronacharya tell Arjuna to hit the bird's eye?
Dronacharya actually called all his disciples and told them to hit the bird's eye. Similarly, after one, every disciple came and Dronacharya questioned them that what they could see. That time, Yudhishthira came forward and he told that he could see the branch, the twigs, and even he could see the hand tip that was present just below the tree. But when Arjuna came forward and the same question was asked to him, the answer that he gave was that he could only see the bird's eye, that was his target. So Dronacharya could sense that Arjuna was focused at his target and he could easily hit the bird's eye. Hence, he uh, commanded Arjuna to hit the bird's eye.
Yes, very nice. Why did the third disciple of Guruji did not eat the fruit?
Yes, sir. The when Guruji gave the fruits to all the disciples and asked them to eat the fruit without without anybody noticing them, that time the third disciple actually came back with the fruit in his hand and did not eat it, because when the Guruji asked questioned him about this, he said that God is present everywhere and is present in everybody's heart, and he sees each and every action that a person is doing, either it is good or bad. So this tells us that whenever God is seeing us, I cannot eat this fruit.
Hmm. Okay. Tell me, is God personal or impersonal? Is he a person? Is Supreme Lord a person or is he a impersonal?
Impersonal.
Impersonal. So that means you are saying that Lord Krishna is not a person?
Not a person, sir, but I think he is the
In
soul,
He's a super soul, but is he a
super soul.
person or is some kind of light? God is a light or God is a person?
Light, sir.
So God is a light, huh, according to you?
Like the deity form, we have given it. We have created it as a deity form.
No, we have not created it. That, like as you told that the post box is there. The post box has been authorized from the government. Same way, deity form is authorized by Lord Himself, but Lord Himself is there as the deity present in front of us. And He's actually a person. That's why we say Supreme Personality. Personality. What do we say? The name itself, Supreme Personality. So He's the Supreme, but He's a person. Okay?
Oh,
Yes.
yes, sir.
As we say light, okay, then light is there, but from where light is coming? If you say light, light is coming from ultimately sun. So sun rays are coming from sun. Same way, if you see a train, so train initially you may just see on the platform that some light is coming towards us. But when we wait for some time, then we say, oh, it's not some light coming towards us, it's a train coming towards us. So the behind the light also there is a object there. So that is the train. There it's sun. So same way, Supreme Lord is a person to accept our love and devotion. Correct or not? Yes.
Yes,
Okay, please tell me what's the topmost yoga?
sir. Like my topmost yoga.
No, what is the topmost yoga? Like we have different yogas like Bhakti Yoga, Karma Yoga, Dhyan Yoga, Ashtang Yoga. What is the topmost yoga amongst them?
I'm not sure about this, sir, but I think it's Bhakti Yoga.
Yes, very correct. Okay, what's the easy way of controlling our mind, Raksha?
Meditating the holy names of God, sir, by chanting the holy names of God.
Chanting the holy names. Do you do it daily?
Yes, sir.
Okay, can you please tell me what's the full Hare Krishna Mahamantra?
Yes, sir. Shri Krishna Advait. So 1 minute. Jai Shri
Hare.
Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare.
Okay, very good, Raksha. So it was an amazing thing to take your interview. You're very
Thank
energetic,
you.
enthusiastic. Okay, you gave most of the answers, Raksha. So all the best for your future.
Thank you, sir.
So you learned many lessons, and would you like to share anything that after giving the Value Olympiad exam and reading the stories from the booklet, and in case if you attended some classes also, what did you learn? What was your experience? What was the transformation you had?
Yes, sir. Actually, the Values Olympiad taught me more of lessons and values where a teenager usually gets distracted to all these, and how to refrain from all these distractions, how to focus on a particular thing, how to be successful in the future. So all this was what I learned from Values in Olympiad exams.
Very good, Raksha. So, Raksha, thank you for giving your time. And very soon we'll be calling all the students for a certificate distribution in our temple for the prize distribution ceremony. We'll be also announcing the top three students also there in the temple, Sheshadipuram ISKCON. And we'll be giving you the updates regarding the same. Okay, Raksha?
Yes, sir.
And,
Thank you.
and you have your holidays going on right now?
Yes, sir. Summer holidays.
So, did you get the information that we are having a summer camp, online summer camp?
Oh, yes, sir. I had recently got.
So it's starting very soon. In another 2 3 days, it will be starting. So in case if you have not registered, you just see that one. Okay, it's online in the evening time, only 1 hour, like 1 hour. It's like up to you which one you want to select. One is for Sloka Master, and the other one is Wisdom Tales. So here you study, you learn many wisdom stories from the scriptures like Mahabharata, Ramayana, Srimad Bhagavatam, Bhagavad Gita, and those stories will help us grow in our life, not only go
Yes,
through our life. Okay. So thank you, Raksha.
yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, sir.